Must sound. Must sound. Must sound. Must sound. How'd I sound now, motherfucker? How about now? How's my sound now?
For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, we're back. We're back indeed.
It's another week, Tony. Another week has gone by.
On the subject of your sound, I never thought I'd say this, but I actually kind of hate the fact that I can hear your voice better. It's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah. I had several things I wanted to touch upon, and I can't remember a fucking one now.
Well, thank God for that, because this is anytime you forget what you're talking about is a great day for me, because that means I don't have to listen to your dumb shit.
What? Oh, I remember. I wanted to continue the argument. All right. Benedict Cumberbatch, by far a superior Sherlock to Robert Downey Jr. But
no, Downey was awesome.
I'm not saying the movies weren't good, but when it comes down to the two of them playing Sherlock Holmes, like Cumberbatch is definitely the superior.
Would you say the man's fucking name right? Jesus Christ, Cumberbatch. The fuck. His name is fucking Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch.
Whatever. I'm an American. I don't have to say his fucking communist name right. All right.
He's not Russian or Chinese.
If you ain't American, you communist.
Now you sound like me.
Yeah. I've been around Tony almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 fucking years, Tony.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Like I've felt it. It's like, Jesus Christ. This motherfucker is so goddamn annoying. He'll just send me random text messages throughout the fucking day, and he never like puts the whole thing in one message. No, he'll send it like a word at a time.
Yeah. Yep, I'm that kind of friend. Like you could summarize everything into one text message, or you could be scatterbrained like me and just be like da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Ha ha.
No, because I wasn't with a hooker today.
Actually, right now I am watching Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie.
Yeah, we're going to see Ghostbusters later tonight.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we got to go see the new Ghostbusters. I'm just wondering if they actually have fucking what's his name? Fucking Rick Moranis in it. That's gonna be fucking great if they do.
I was thinking of the dead one, and I was like, they CGI'd him. Yeah, I was like, they CGI'd him into the last movie because they couldn't get him to come back.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder why, Tony. I wonder why.
Was it a salary dispute, you think? No, because they didn't even have to pay him to be in that movie.
Just go to the cemetery. Hey,
Harold,
you come back for a minute. Like, we need some help.
We need you. Yes, you're never around when I need you.
Oh, that's definitely probably the best Disney movie ever.
Hands down best Disney movie ever. Yeah, we're going to see the new fucking Ghostbusters, and it's going to be awesome. Because the way you feel about Ninja Turtles is kind of the way I feel about like Ghostbusters.
You know,
I love the Ghostbusters. You know, it's Ray Parker Jr. was right. Bustin' makes me feel good.
You know what you never hear anybody mention is the fucking Ghostbusters cartoon that used to be on when we were kids.
I loved it. The real Ghostbusters?
Yeah, that was so good.
Like, the funniest part about it was the fact that they were talking about Harold Ramis, you know, like being CGI'd into the fucking movie. And I'm like, well, that actually kind of makes sense because on the show he was a fucking ghost too. Like that kind of makes sense. Like they're like, oh, it's just a cheap way to sell the movie, this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, but he didn't talk.
Yeah, they made sure not to try to fuck. You know what I just realized, and I'm so ashamed I didn't realize this sooner.
What?
As a Ninja Turtle fan. All right, so the OG Ninja Turtle movie. You remember the Domino's delivery guy where they're getting the pizza delivered to the sewer?
Yeah.
And he's like, I thought I delivered everywhere. He's Michelangelo. That's the guy in the fucking costume.
Huh. Interesting.
Isn't that? Yeah. I was like, they always do shit like that. I was like, why was I not smart enough to look into that? Like I'm full of
you're
such
you?
shame.
You actually answered the question. You know, why am I not smart enough? Because you're not. You're a dumb bastard.
You can shut your whore mouth right now.
I think the greatest thing is like you have a higher education, you have a degree, and you're a dumb bastard. I'm smart. You just can't prove it on paper.
I'll tell you what, though. Sometimes that thing was a struggle.
No. Again, I fucking like. It gets me into that age old adage. The fucking, it's like, well, you know, students, like 18-year-old kids that took out loans didn't know what they were doing, but a 7-year-old can definitely pick their gender. It's absolutely fucking fine.
All right, nobody starts their transition at fucking 7.
They are starting it.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
They're grooming fucking kids, man.
They're not. I will look into this later and debate you, but I am certain.
First of all, okay. Have you not learned that if I open my mouth, I've got a reference for it?
All right, give me a reference. Give me a reference point.
Fucking
what 7-year-old is trying to transition?
They have I mean, shit, dude, you can watch the fucking TV. All right. Fucking they were talking about they had 2 non-binary parents, and surprise, they have a non-binary child. Surprise. I know, you're shocked. It's fucking insane. But they said that the child is choosing their gender. And the child was like fucking like 5 or 6 or somewhere in there. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, but like, did it need to start transition then?
Yeah, but they're saying that you know, the hormone blockers and all that bullshit, that's it's going to make it easier to transition into adulthood. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
I mean, if you start that shit at puberty, it is easier. But
we don't know the long-term effects of that shit. Kind of like vaping. All right. Everybody said, oh, fucking, you should switch to vapor because cigarettes are bad. I'm like, yeah, but we don't have any long-term data on vaping, motherfucker. We have long-term data on cigarettes. We know exactly what it does.
All right, I will say this. The long-term effects of vaping is you look like a jackass.
You look like a douchebag.
You look so stupid, motherfucker.
You look like when you fly, they charge you extra because you carry on a bag of douche. That will not fit in the seat in front of you. Just like Jer won't fit into the seat behind him.
So my family is really pushing for me to go to California this winter with them because they've never for Universal Studios and Disney, which to both of them I've been plenty of times because I lived right there. My family though has only ever been to Disneyland once.
It actually like fucking it fucked me up. I was watching Beverly Hills Cop 3. And I love that, like, in the 90s he was really, really fucking questioning that $35. It's like, how much is a ticket? $35. $35? I'm like, Jesus Christ, when could you get into fucking Disney World for $35?
Oh my God. I wish fucking $35.
Yeah.
I'd be
fucking, it's like, it's so much money. to get into fucking Disney World.
I'd be like, $35. We're going for 2 weeks, motherfuckers. Tickets on me.
Why did you sound like that?
I don't
Tickets
know.
on me. Why, goddamn it, go. Oh, you gotta fucking forgive me, by the way, for the way I sound. I'm fucking stuffed up. Goddamn, I'm being attacked by pollen.
Dude, that's something I meant to bring up last week. All right, Tony, I do believe the gopher was right. As much as I hate to admit that, I believe the gopher was right. It's going to be an early spring. And I know this because I started leaking from my eyes. Like I used to be fucking bulletproof growing up,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking when I was a kid, never got sick.
Like nothing bothered me. Like I was like, oh, let's go roll around in this grass. Hay fever, you fucking pussy. And now I leak.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Like I'm convinced that kids are fucking bulletproof. Like kids, so this is what I've learned. Okay. As long as you don't mention how fucked up the kid is, they're fine. Like a fucking meteor could fall on a kid. And as long as you don't acknowledge it, they'll get right back up and keep going.
Yeah, but this growing up shit is bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever wished for. Like if I could go back and slap myself in the fucking face when somebody says, "Hey, what do you want?" I can't wait to grow up. I fucking you son of a bitch. You better fucking wait. Like okay. So when I say I wanted to grow up, I figured this out. When I said I wanted to grow up, I just wanted to have sex and curse.
Yeah,
this whole paying bills shit was not part of the fucking equation.
Yeah, I figured I'd still be playing with toys and shit, you know? Like in this fantasy world, be like, I'm gonna stay up, play with my toys as long as I want, and later on, I discovered my favorite toy, but
yep,
and like, yeah.
I have a joystick,
and I was like, and I'm gonna go to bed when I want to go to bed. All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go fucking get in my rocket ship at my astronaut job, and then I'll be home in time to eat my nachos.
I discovered my wiener, and busting makes me feel good. But yeah, like fuck, I just wanted to like be able to stay up and have sex and all that bullshit. And paying bills was not part of it. Now, I am also convinced that men never grow up. We never technically grow up. Our toys get more expensive. That's what happens.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not even a subject worth discussing because
that's true. Just factual.
Yeah. Like
our Hot Wheels are self-propelled now. That's all it is.
Like, what's that? It's his fucking motorbike. It's his crotch rocket, which, by the way, sounds like a disease.
It does, doesn't it?
It really does. You want to see my crotch rocket? Absolutely not. Fuck off.
No, I'm fine.
You keep your crotch rocket to your goddamn self, all right?
Motherfucker, you. But yeah, man, I woke up the other day and I blew my nose and I found blood. I was like, fuck. And I thought about it. I'm like, I don't want to fucking go to work today. Then I realized that the entire shop is out. So it's literally just me and Keith. I was like, I gotta go to work. Now I'm the only one that knows how to work the front counter.
Which, by the way, childlike things fascinate me, by the way. All right. Like our ability to not process corn. Like, have you ever had corn and then known you've had corn and then you poop and you just look like kind of real quick and like see if you could see the kernels?
The fucked up part about that is the fact that you chew the corn and it comes out whole.
Right.
It's magic. It's unsettling, goddammit. That's why I don't eat corn.
It's like I look at it, I'm like, there it is. Holy shit. It's in the poo.
Yeah. Fucking shit. Literally.
Fucking shit.
Like, there's so many things that I don't understand. Like I thought I'd know more when I was older, you know, like I thought I'd know more than I actually do.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd be way smarter, but at this point in my life.
Do you remember being a kid and thinking that every adult had their shit together?
Oh yeah.
Like there was some magical get your shit together age. And then you get into your fucking 30s and you find out that nobody has their shit together. Like everybody's just fucking winging it.
Dude, I remember being 18 and be like, well, maybe it just kicks in when you find that one job or something.
Yeah.
And then like you just keep waiting, and then one day you realize it's not coming.
It's never getting here. It's like accidentally watching a gay porn. The girls never came.
When did you ever accidentally watch a gay porn?
Dude, it happens all the fucking time. You've never accidentally watched a gay porn for like an hour?
No.
Oh, no. It's one of those fucking things. Like I thought we were about to have a devil's three-way, right? And no, apparently it was just those two dudes.
Yeah, as soon
as the dudes started fucking each other, I was like, well, no.
Yeah, as soon as he starts going down on him, I'm like, I'm out, boys.
What are you doing?
You
don't put that there.
I'm not sitting there going, I wonder where the chick is.
Yeah. Like I was sitting there like these two dudes are in a fucking room together, and I'm like, well, I guess the chick's on her way. Like maybe she's running late, you know, maybe she hit traffic or something. Like I try to inject fucking logic into porn, and it makes me laugh every fucking time.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Like seriously, like it's fucking. Like I'm gonna let you know right now. I saw a scene one time, and I'm pretty sure that sink never got fixed. That motherfucker did not have any goddamn tools worthy of fixing a sink. Not one.
Not one.
And that's hard to do because all you really need to fix a sink is like channel locks and a pipe wrench. Maybe some WD-40.
One of those two was a chick.
Huh?
Oh, we're live again.
Oh.
But they can't hear you this time.
Oh, so they're just hearing you?
Yeah, they're just hearing me.
That's a horrible live.
The fuck you. All right. And I'm going to go live again later, and we're going to watch and listen to the podcast. It's going to be so boring.
You're getting fucking banned. You're getting fucking banned. Oh, dude. Oh, your oh my God is peeking through underneath your hat.
No, it's not. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Listen, motherfucker.
All right. You can shut the fuck up right now.
You can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. You can't go fuck yourself because you can't find your wiener. Now,
it is a nice size. I always know where it's at.
Would you stop bumping into the fucking microphone, you fat fuck?
I'm trying not to. All right. I need one of those holders like this, but it comes up instead of just arching over. That's what I need.
Yeah, you need something like my desk microphone.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I have one. It's right here.
One of these days, I'm going to fucking hurt you.
No, you're not.
And besides, it's not me bumping into it's the brim of my hat.
Well, fucking stop. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think that sink ever got fixed. Like, I have to, I swear to God, I'm like Buzz Lightyear. Like anytime I watch a porn, I'm like Buzz Lightyear. I don't think that man has ever been to medical school. Like
which by the way, second greatest Disney movie ever. All right. It hands down goes Robin Hood, Toy Story.
And Toy Story was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I mean, I kind of got to give it up to Lion King. Like the Lion King was fucking historical. Just because it wins just based on the fact that it's James Earl Jones.
You can shut your whore fucking mouth. How about
Jeremy Irons? Jeremy Irons was a fantastic fucking voice actor.
Which, by the way,
Scar was so fucking extra. By the way,
he was
like
very
that motherfucker
extra.
Was so extra. Oh,
and also, like, how good of a fucking villain is fucking Jeremy Irons. He's the greatest fucking villain.
Jeremy Irons is fucking phenomenal. Like that, he was in my short list for Nightmare. Like when I was talking about casting, like how I would cast the new fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. I was like, well, fucking, and hear me out. All right, it's gonna get wild real quick. First and foremost, as Nancy.
An English actor as Freddy?
No. So, as Nancy, the final girl, we go somebody that actually can act and has never been in a horror movie. We go fucking Emma Watson. And everybody went, she's English. She can't be a fucking like slasher final girl. I'm like, yeah, we just don't have to explain it. That's the thing. We just infer that she's from England. And we do that by casting John Saxon's role, like the cop, with Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons plays her fucking dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be like an English fucking Freddy. I was like, that's a roller coaster right there. I don't know if people can handle it.
Oh no, my choice for Freddy was way worse. It's one of those fucking things. Like if you don't watch horror movies on a regular basis, it'll fuck you up. Because who I want to play Freddy is Kevin Bacon.
I can see that. I want
Kevin Bacon, and not like everybody always says Kevin Bacon. I'm like, yeah. Have you never seen Stir of Echoes? Oh my god, fucking like Kevin Bacon losing his fucking shit, death sentence. Kevin Bacon, like that Kevin Bacon.
You know a movie I haven't watched in forever, but it's a great movie. I think it's like from the early 90s, late 80s. Flashback. Flashback is such a good fucking movie.
Like, I was thinking like Flatliners, Kevin Bacon, but the Flashback is not that good of a movie, honestly. But
what Kiefer Sutherland? Why can't I think of his name? Why can't I think of his name?
Because you're dumb.
I have blanked on an iconic actor's fucking name. I'm so full of shame right now.
Yeah. See,
what's his name? Give me his name.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on a minute. Gotta fucking pull up my goddamn phone.
You don't have it off the tip of your tongue?
No.
Oh, Dustin Jean, fucking, what is it?
Dustin Hoffman?
No, it's not Hoffman.
Hold on. This is fucking Dennis Hopper.
Dennis, thank you.
No, see, if I'm picking a Kiefer Sutherland film, I'm going Flatliners. Flatliners was fucking awesome. And the movie they fucking rebooted it with sucked. It's like, that's a movie you should have just left the fuck alone.
I didn't know they rebooted it.
They tried, and it was horror. It was horrendous. It was just absolutely fucking bullshit. Like, dude, you had Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Bacon, the Baldwin nobody cares about. Fucking, I think it was Daniel Baldwin.
I don't even. There's so many fucking Baldwins.
There's right? So many fucking Baldwins. He's the Baldwin that nobody cares about.
There's a few of those, motherfucker.
No, there's not. You have Alec Baldwin, the guy that shoots people on the set of his films. You have Adam Baldwin. Fucking. He's the loosely like related guy that plays like he played Animal Mother in Full Metal Jacket and played like the Benedict Arnold motherfucker in The Patriot.
Wait. That dude is a fucking Baldwin?
That guy's a Baldwin, yeah. You have Stephen Baldwin, who's like the stoner Baldwin. He's in everything. Yeah. Like if Pauly Shore makes a movie, he's going to be in it. Like, you got William Baldwin that nobody really fucking has ever seen. It's kind of weird. Then you have Daniel Baldwin, which is like the one that nobody cares about. Like he's tried to like fucking find his Baldwin, and he just hasn't yet.
Which one is the one that was in Vampires with James Woods. Which Baldwin was that? Where he's like Woods is
That's
like
Daniel Baldwin.
Is that Daniel Baldwin?
Yeah, that's I think yeah. I'm pretty fucking sure that's Daniel.
Which, by the way, probably my favorite vampire movie.
No. I'm going fucking Kiefer Sutherland on this. Fucking Lost Boys, hands down.
Lost Boys is great. I think for me it goes Vampires, Lost Boys.
No, Lost Boys was just so fucking iconic. It was so like painfully 80s. It's like, give that man a saxophone. When in Rome, God. Saxophone.
The final lines of that movie is just mwah, my favorite part to that fucking movie. Too many goddamn vampires.
It's the one thing I always hated about Santa Carla. Too many goddamn vampires. It's so fucking great.
It was just chef's kiss, my man.
Oh, they're trying to reboot that too. They're trying to they're trying to reboot the Lost Boys. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Just leave it the fuck alone, man.
How about we write some new shit?
Dude, I've had it up to here, right? I've had it up to here with fucking Hollywood. I really have.
Like, I don't want to watch the movies I already watched. All right? Like, if I want to watch those movies, I will go and fucking just bring them up on my streamer.
Yeah, look at your Durka.
Actually, it's not a Durka. Now it's just a scab that's been picked.
A Durka. No, but seriously, like, okay, so if we're remaking movies, remake the movies that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remake something with a strong foundation that was just poorly executed, like Flash Gordon.
Masters of the Universe.
Like, give us the movies we should have gotten.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking Spawn. Because honestly, if they would have just waited like 2 years, Spawn would have fucking been awesome.
Oh my God. And speaking of Masters of the Universe, give us the fucking Masters of the Universe movie we fucking deserve. All right. Where He-Man has his fucking pet tiger. All right. And when he's not He-Man, he's fucking Prince Adam. God damn it.
Yeah,
just
like
not
fucking,
always.
Dude. Like they're talking about remaking fucking classics. Classics that only worked because they were that shitty. Like fucking Lost Boys. They're talking about remaking Lost Boys. They're talking about remaking fucking Starship Troopers. Get the fuck away from me with that bullshit. There is nobody on earth that could have made that movie work except for Casper Van Dien. Nobody.
Remember when they remade Clash of the Titans and everybody was like, no.
Yeah, right? No.
And then they were like, huh? Well, we gave it a sequel. And we were like, stop!
Nobody wanted that. Leave Laurence Olivier alone.
Exactly. We like our cheesy claymation fucking Clash of the Titans, goddammit.
That was awesome.
It was so good. It is so good.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about like if they tried to remake Spartacus. And
Spartacus.
Fucking Kirk Douglas with his bullet hole chin. That motherfucker had a serious goddamn butthole on his face. Like, that was so fucking pronounced. Like, that motherfucker was the Crimson Chin. God damn it. But
by the way, Tony, I need you to do it. I need you to do it without thinking. Name your favorite fucking Michael Douglas movie. Go.
Favorite Michael Douglas movie?
Go.
War of the Roses, hands down. Fucking, I love that movie.
You're wrong. It's fucking Romancing the Stone. All right.
It's either fucking War of the Roses or like The Game. The Game was fucking awesome.
The Game was a mindfuck. The game was a
serious mindfuck.
Like, I have trouble watching that now. I'm just like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, if we really want to stretch it, fucking Wall Street. Wall Street was great.
Wall Street was great. Wall Street is I mean, it's a classic.
But that's not a Michael Douglas movie. That's more of a Charlie Sheen movie.
Yeah. But I gotta go Romancing the Stones. All right, he had so many.
Oh my god! I just had a flashback of that one fucking scene in Hot Shots Part 2 where fucking Charlie Sheen's like they're boating down the fucking river, and he has his like internal monologue going, and then all of a sudden another internal monologue just kind of like creeps into his, and it's Martin Sheen fucking like floating down the river opposite him, and they just stand up and they go, "I loved you in Wall Street." And nothing else. Like, it's just fucking great.
No, but Michael Douglas in fucking Romancing the Stone was so, like, it was so good. All right, him just fucking bushwhacking his way through the jungle. He's like, "What'd you do today? Did you wake up and say, hey, today I'm gonna ruin some guy's life?" Like, what the fuck?
No, but like War of the Roses, man, fucking you can't go wrong with War of the Roses. You want to know why? Fucking Danny DeVito. All right, it's got fucking Danny DeVito in it.
So does Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like Danny DeVito.
That was Danny DeVito. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, like War of the Roses was fucking amazing. Just the whole movie where she crushes his fucking shit with a monster truck, fucking locks him in the sauna. Fucking, oh my God. That's such a good movie. Such a good movie.
Everybody is screaming at their screens right now. Like, Fatal Attraction, you fucks.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about that one.
How has nobody said Fatal Attraction?
Right? How have we not said Fatal Attraction the entire time?
People are just throwing shit at their TV right now. You motherfuckers.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, even Don't Say a Word was fucking good.
It was.
Honestly though, like you really can't have a bad Michael Douglas movie. I don't think he's made one.
I mean, when do you
I don't think he's ever made a bad film. Like
I was just about to say, when have you ever watched Michael Douglas miss? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's never happening. Never happening. Michael Douglas he's just fucking cranking homers the entire time he's been alive.
Even 13, like Girls of Girlfriends Past, like, which wasn't that great of a movie. When Michael Douglas was on screen, he was like, watch this. Bam! Bullseye.
Hands down.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Like, he's even good when he's like fucking like not even in the movie that much. Like, fucking, he was the best part of Endgame. And he was only on screen for like 30 seconds, if that.
I don't remember what the fuck he does in Endgame. I know he shows up at the end, apparently, but
no. Well, he's fucking Hank Pym in like the 70s.
Oh yeah.
When they do the time heist. But it's kind of like a Paul Rudd movie. You know, Paul Rudd doesn't make shit. He's the like best part of every movie he's in.
Yeah.
You know, fucking another actor that has absolutely no misses. Like this motherfucker just can't miss. He is fucking bullseye. Fucking Anthony Hopkins.
All right. Paul Rudd, may I point you to Halloween 4? Don't get me wrong. He was great in that fucking movie, and I enjoy that movie. But let's be honest. That movie's nothing to write home about.
It's really not. Like we're just leaving that one out though. We don't talk about Halloween 4.
That's why
we don't talk about any Halloween past 2. God damn it. We barely talk about 2. Like
that's why I was surprised to see the fucking poster hanging on your wall. And right now Tony's like, shut up. But then Tony's like, that's the wife's, not mine.
No, that's just Halloween. It's just it's not a Halloween 4. It's just a Halloween poster.
You have a Curse of Michael Myers poster up on your wall. No. I know you do.
But like fucking like every actor has their occasional miss. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, as much as I love Arnold, he's got an occasional miss. It's called Terminator 3.
I was thinking of Mr. Freeze.
No, you can go fuck yourself. Like that was Batman and Robin was a horror, like it was a horrendous movie. It was a horrible fucking movie. But Arnold Schwarzenegger, that wasn't his fault. Like, right? It wasn't his fucking fault that Batman and Robin sucked. It was the bat nipples. That's what made it suck.
All right, but he agreed. Like he read the script and said, "I'm in."
Yeah, but I mean, like they were making fucking like puns the entire time. He actually captured Mr. Freeze. I actually liked it.
Yeah, but like they didn't let, like he was, Mr. Freeze is a very serious character, all right? And they would not let him get as serious as he needed to be with the fucking character.
Yeah, because they wanted it to be campy. And honestly, I think I can understand. I think I can actually explain why Batman and Robin was so shitty. I think I can actually explain it.
We're waiting.
It's Batman Forever. It's Batman Forever's fault. Fucking because remember, like Edward Nygma was sucking the intelligence out of everybody, right? He was sucking the intelligence out of everybody. So that's the fucking Gotham you get after.
All right, don't you go blaming fucking Val Kilmer. You go fuck yourself.
Technically, it was Batman Forever's fault.
And you know what's even worse? I saw both of them in theaters.
So did I.
Did you?
Yeah. Fucking honestly though, like best Batmobile was Batman Forever. Like that was a great fucking Batmobile. And we're talking about the 4 movies here, right? We're talking about 4 because Christopher Nolan's Batmobile was hands down the best. Christopher Nolan's Batman is superior. That is the superior Batman.
Oh, that's something I wanted to bring up. Tony. You know what? Guess what I found out?
Well, we're waiting.
So, as we've covered on the podcast before, Batman lives where? Montana. All right. And Michael Keaton is the Batman. We can all agree on that. Like when you think of the Batman, you think of Keaton. But I found out we also own the best Batman as well. Guess where Bale lives?
Bale lives in Montana?
Up north, near the Kalispell area, near the Canadian border.
Okay, he's Canadian. That's one of the.
No.
You know what? You can go fuck yourself. He's British. All right.
We own not one, but 2 Batmans. Not to mention the greatest 2 fucking Batmans. All right.
I think the funniest part about Bale is the fact that I bring it up. Like anytime I bring up that he's British, everybody goes, "No, he's not." I'm like, yeah, he played Thomas in Pocahontas. That's his natural voice. And honestly, though, like, I mean, Bale is awesome as Batman, but as an actor, he's an asshole. Apparently, he's a fucking dickhead.
You know what I found out? Like, because like I met a guy that worked on his house up there. And he was like, and you know what he told? He's like, Christian Bale is just like one of the nicest humans I've ever come across. I was like, weird. I was like, popular opinion would disagree with that, but
yeah, right. Fucking, I'd like to direct you to a fucking a camera that was rolling at the right time on Terminator Salvation.
But no,
again, we don't talk about Salvation. Like fucking, we don't talk about anything past 2. Right? The fucking Terminator ended at 2. They should have just left it the fuck alone because all of the rest of them sucked.
But no, he said that Bale, while they were working on his house, Bale would go out every day, go get them all giant bottles of water and fucking buy them lunch every single fucking day. And then at the end of the job, on top of their pay, he tipped everybody out.
That's actually pretty cool.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking like Bale makes some good films too. Like fucking.
Oh yeah.
Like honestly, fucking the American Psycho and fucking Batman, and honestly, you can't go wrong with Christopher Nolan. It's a fucking cranking homers.
He just won a fucking Oscar, of course.
Yeah.
You forgot fucking a very important one, Vice.
Yeah.
Like how he was not nominated for Best Actor in a Leading Role in Vice still fucking infuriates me. Like it.
No, you want to know what infuriates me? The fact that Samuel L. Jackson hasn't won one.
I mean, that's some bullshit too.
For fuck's sake, man. He was up for Pulp Fiction.
And he should have fucking won it.
What is
that? What What was he up for? Like best actor in a supporting role?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
I mean, fucking, like, seriously, he fucking should have won one. He has more films than any two actors.
All right, I just realized something. We shouldn't call this episode STFU. It should just be Jared and Tony talk movies, because that's all this fucking episode has been about.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it's been. But I mean, we gotta fucking fill the time somehow.
No, Tony, I tell you what. Tomorrow, Monday, I will have a fucking 19-year-old. Like, she will be the same age I was when she was born.
That's fucking weird.
Isn't that creepy?
That's strange to think about. I also think it's weird that it's just like they put restrictions on so much, right? They put restrictions on, they try to ban the Second Amendment. They fucking
here comes the Tony joke. Wait for it, you guys.
Fucking they try to ban the Second Amendment. They try to restrict fucking Food and Drug Administration, like fucking bullshit. But anybody can have a fucking kid. Anyone. It's fucking, you can just dump inside of a woman and there's another fucking life. There's no laws about that. Also, no laws about what you can name your kids. And I think there should be a couple laws, maybe just a couple, to stop people from naming their kids dumb shit.
I read this article where these two parents were so stupid. Like, the state came by their house because they didn't have the records they needed on the new addition to the family. And they were like, hey, we were just wondering, because we don't see any paperwork here, like, what name did you land on? It seems like you didn't name your kid. And they were like, oh, the hospital named the kid. And they're like, strange, but all right, what's the name? And they were like, it's a girl. And they were like, huh?
That's dumb. That's fucking dumb.
They were like, it's a girl. And they were like, spell it for us. And they were looking at it for a while, and they realized it's a girl. And I was just like, and this is a real fucking article. You guys can go Google this shit. This happened. Those
fucking ridiculous.
They let those morons fucking procreate.
Yeah, you could. It's like Louis C.K. said. You can name your kid 40F. Just go clean your room.
If I ever have a kid again, I'm naming it WD-40.
Jesus Christ. Like, no, it's just ridiculous that people are allowed to procreate. Like, there should be some fucking restrictions.
Actually, the U.S. government is in a hissy fit right now because people have stopped procreating. And they're like, why aren't you guys having babies? And we're like, you see the price?
Expensive. So expensive.
Like, have you seen the fucking price of shit? Fuck you.
Have you seen the price of eggs, motherfucker? Like,
I would mention something else, but I don't want to send Tony off in a tangent.
Oh no, fucking do it. Fucking do it. That's dude, everybody waits for you to say something that just makes me lose my fucking mind.
No, but anyways, I bought the kid's birthday present, and what a kick to the dick.
Pussy.
Like, it was not expensive as the phone I got her a couple Christmases ago. But I bought her some very, very, very expensive sunglasses.
But like
from no, like Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton can suck my whole dick. Like, seriously. Fucking $800 for a handbag? You can go fuck yourself.
That's a very cheap Louis Vuitton handbag. All right, me and my daughter were scrolling through the fucking Louis Vuitton website, and I seen this handbag, $17,000.
Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. It really.
I was like, it's just leather, right?
I saw like I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace, and I saw a used Lamborghini. A used Lamborghini, not fucking, like, not anything, not top of the line or anything. It wasn't like a Murcielago or anything. It was just a used Lamborghini, $350,000. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
There was this kid back when I was like a senior or something. Anyways, he had a Jaguar, and he thought he was just hot shit. But let me tell you though, like this Jaguar was beat to fuck. It was not cool. We all made fun of this jackass, but he thought
right now I work on Jaguars, and like I went to a place where I like predominantly work on fucking German and European cars, and I'm gonna let you know right now, fuck the Germans. All right, Germans can suck my dick. All right, it is dumb. I have never seen something designed so poorly. There's so much plastic shit. Okay, when I think of German cars, I say this phrase at least once a day. Right? No, fuck you. I say this phrase once a day.
I have a question.
Okay,
I have
what?
a fucking question. Are Jaguars, are those a German car?
Kinda.
What do you mean kinda?
They're European. They're a European Ford. That's all they are. They're a European Ford. They're like Land Rover.
All right, what part of Europe did they fucking come from?
I think they're still owned by the Brits. I think. But I think they're engineered by Audi. So technically German.
So German adjacent is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're German-ish. And you know how the fucking Germans feel about ishes.
That was in the past, motherfucker.
No, but seriously, like I say this phrase once a day at least, right? And this is the reason they never won a world war. Because they make dumb shit. Like, it's just so fucking dumb. Like, oh, I'm gonna say it. I fucking hate Volkswagen. I hate them so much. Every time I work on a Volkswagen, something goes fucking horrendous. Like it goes horribly fucking wrong every time. And like I was working on a Mercedes. And I broke something.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even realize I had broken it.
Oh, it just broke and you just kept going about thinking you were fixing it?
Yeah. I broke some shit and I'm like, why would you put that there? Like, why would you? It's guaranteed to break every fucking time. Like,
you know what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of the old TikTok audio, and nothing will go wrong. Oh my God, it all went wrong.
That went south so fast. Can't believe they're still going to use the fucking ice. So
I want to watch that movie. I want to watch that movie so bad. It's so great.
So like I was working on an EGR valve on a Mercedes Sprinter, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's fucking weird because the EGR valve is right on top of the engine, right? You can see it. It's easy to get to. But I'm sitting there trying to work this fucking thing out, and I figured out why it was broke.
Why was it broke?
I figured out why the check engine light was on, because the EGR valve came out in two pieces. It's only supposed to be one.
Oh, okay.
Only supposed to be one piece. And I'm sitting there like looking at this fucking thing like it's definitely fucked. Like every time I've got to do a Valvetronic switch on a fucking Beamer, and it's under the valve cover, which is never. I mean, it's under the valve cover, and I've already put one on it. And
you already put one on it?
I already put one on it, and apparently that part didn't work. Like,
I was about to say, why do you got to do it again if you already did it?
Yeah, but you have to tear the whole fucking car apart. You have to take the fucking wiper blades off. You got to take the fucking the wiper fascia off. You got to take everything off just to be able to get the valve cover off. Like there's so much plastic shit that goes into these fucking cars. It's just ridiculous. I did a fucking turbo assembly on a Land Rover, and why would you fucking design this like this?
I'm still not over to the fact that you and me spent like 45 minutes talking about movies.
It happens.
It does happen, especially between people like you and me.
Yeah.
We're like we speak fluent movie quotes and shit. Like
all the time. I swear to God, it's been almost 20 years, and I still go, my wife. Like I can't stop.
Like me and I'm convinced me and Tony could have an entire conversation in movie quotes.
We could.
I'm certain of it.
But
That's
so let's talk about we've dipped our toes into it before about support. Because I want
Are we
to talk
talking
about,
like support, or are we talking?
No. I want to talk about the open mic.
Oh, okay. Tony's gonna yell at you guys.
I want to talk about the open mic. All right. So if you're wondering, I mean, if you follow me, you probably know we had an open mic on Friday. It was the first open mic that we had back at Park Avenue, and I got everything together. Like I made a flyer for it. Everybody shared it. It was fucking just wide, right? And all of my comedy buddies that never got stage time, like me, were talking about coming out and doing it. One guy showed up. One fucking comic showed up.
His name was Tracy, right?
Alan Tracy.
Okay.
So he's there with his daughter, who's old enough to drink in the bar, finally. And it was me, him, my old lady, his daughter, Casey, and that was pretty much it. Like, we offered a free fucking open mic on a Friday night.
The free part is very important, especially
the free part is very important. Like, you didn't even have to fucking do it. You just had to show up.
All right. I remember when I was starting out in LA at my home club, to get up on the open mic before they start booking you for shows, you had to buy a beverage. I mean, it didn't have to be like an alcoholic beverage, but you had to buy a water or, some $5 fries. You had to buy something. And then you had to be like, I'd like a ticket for the open mic. And that didn't even guarantee you'd get up that fucking night. It just meant you were in the mix.
Yeah, you're in the running.
Yeah, you had a possibility to have your name drawn.
And it was fucking ridiculous. Nobody fucking... So basically what we did was we took the open mic and just made an impromptu comedy show out of it.
For two people?
No, eventually more people showed up.
Oh, gotcha.
And Tracy was just sitting there. He was like, dude, the way your mind works is fucking hilarious. Because I zoomed in on the stage, and I was like, all right, we have to fill these 2 rows and this row, because that's the camera angle. It was set up. It was set up a lot like the King's Chaos. We had the fucking chairs and everything. It was less chairs, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just goddamn ridiculous. It really, like, I just couldn't with this bullshit.
My live was deactivated due to inactivity.
Of course it was.
Even though I have not stopped talking.
Well, I mean, you're not talking to anybody.
Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, like, all you had to do was come out and support. That's all you had to do. And nobody fucking did it. So every time, I've been proven right yet again. Every time somebody says, "Oh yeah, I'll come," bullshit. Unless your name's on a marquee, there's no promise anybody's coming for shit. There's no promise that even if your name's on a marquee, that anybody's coming.
I mean, this is true, but the chances are increased, I've found.
Yeah. I mean, for fuck's sake, man, you want to know why there's never anything good happening in town? You're the fucking problem.
You are. Because you'd rather go to a fucking, what's that fat fucking singer's name?
Lizzo, that fat bitch.
No, the dude.
Oh.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
You'd rather go watch fucking Jelly Roll than have something consistently happening every fucking week.
Yeah.
In your town.
I mean, the biggest problem that I've found is the fact that, like, dude, people will pay exorbitant amounts of money to go see somebody who's already made a lot of money, but won't show up to a free fucking show that could help somebody actually fucking get a consistent basis going.
Yeah.
Like, we can have an open mic every fucking week, but y'all won't fucking have. You won't fucking help.
It's people should Jacksonville people should feel ashamed of yourselves right now.
You should, because you're the fucking problem. All right, that's the reason the fucking comedy scene's dying. That's the reason the fucking music scene's dying. Everything's fucking dying and it's your fault.
Like, we got a guy on here, like, he went to 2 events instead of coming to one of ours last year. Like, two very expensive events. And he kept saying, "Oh, I'll eventually,
Yeah.
always turns into never."
Yeah, you're fucking, like, y'all are fucking up. Y'all are fucking up bad.
I'm
I'm gonna let you know right now, I got fucking hammered that night. Before I went on, I got fucking hammered. I don't even remember half the jokes I told.
I like how we just, like, pretty much finger pointed at our audience.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, that's what it's gonna take, man. It's gonna take some tough love.
You guys need to fucking share this, all right? I don't see anybody fucking sharing the goddamn podcast. Not even the shorts.
I don't even.
The shorts. Say what?
I said I don't even fucking share them. But I like them. I engage with them. Especially when somebody fucking, like, says some dumb shit on them.
Did you see the comment from the shorts on I think it was the YouTube page, where we were talking about fucking hugging Kevin Smith, and the guy was like, and in other news, guys excited about hugging other guys. I was like, go fuck yourself.
So that brings up another thing. That brings up something else that happened. Fucking Harley. So Harley went to a gay bar the night before the open mic, and
I thought you were talking about Harley Quinn Smith. I was like,
no,
what?
No. So Harley went to a fucking gay bar the night before the Park Avenue open mic, and somebody apparently smelled him for like a solid minute, just sniffed him.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, like a good intake, you know? And I, of course, saw this thing on his fucking page, and I was like, Joe Biden got out? And solid joke. Like, who else do you know that just sniffs people for no fucking reason? Right? It's got to go to Biden. So somebody, like a queen, fucking a drag queen, right? One of those one of the uppity ones. Fucking, you thought that joke was really smart, didn't you? You thought that joke was a good idea. I was like, I think I post whatever the fuck I want. You know? Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should. I was like, all right, settle down, Jurassic Park. And I posted right after that. Honestly, I think this is how I live my life. I post what I think is funny. And if that ruins somebody's day, just know that I find that shit funny too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Which, speaking of drag queens, I'm very excited. I'm so proud of my dad. So proud of him.
Why? What did he do?
He is going to go, because they're about to go to Vegas. They wanted me to go. I was like, I just got back from hanging out with Kevin Smith. No.
That's fucking Vegas. It makes me feel dirty.
But my dad is going to go with my sisters and them to a RuPaul drag show. I was like, yes.
All right then.
Yeah.
All fucking right then.
Dude, drag shows are so fun and funny. Like,
I remember I got invited to a gay bar, and I didn't know it was a gay bar.
Oh, I've been there. I've been there before.
Like, I didn't know it was a gay bar, but I got invited. And I'm sitting with one of my buddies, and I was like, I'm getting invited to this fucking bar, and I'm like, there's no fucking bar over there. No, it's the one on St. John's Bluff in Atlantic. It's the bar over there. I was like, there's no fucking bar over there. This is just the fucking motherfucker. So I go, and it's a fucking drag show, and I go to the bartender, and I'm like, hey, fucking I'd like a beer, and the bartender is a dude, and apparently took a fucking fancy to me. And I'm like, no, not happening. Not happening, Coach Ace.
Yeah, but I bet you got free drinks throughout the night.
I did. That bartender really wanted to touch my wiener.
So when I first moved to LA, there was a notable guy. I'm not going to say his name on the podcast, but he was very washed up at this point. But he lived up in the hills, and my buddy was staying with him. And my buddy's like, "Hey, why don't you come out?" And I didn't know, because I guess he keeps it a secret. This guy is gay. And he's like, "This guy's new in town?" And my buddy was like, "Yeah, he's new in town." And so he starts asking me all these comedy questions. I was like, "Oh, this, that, da, 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 da." We start talking about comedians and stuff. And he's like, "Let's take this guy out." And this guy used to be a very prominent public figure. So he's got lots of fucking, And
that's how Jer met Ted Cruz.
And so we go to he goes, "Hey, I really want this guy to go to this one bar before we go to the Improv." He goes, "Let's take him over to this bar." And we walk in this bar, and they immediately don't like us. Why I don't know, because he probably had more money than anybody in the fucking bar.
It's probably because you were there. Like, if you walked into my bar, I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I'd be like, "I co-own it with you. Fuck you."
Get the fuck out of here.
But anyways, so they just come up to us immediately, and they're like, "Just so you boys know, this is a cash only bar." And he gets all indignant. He's like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, we only accept cash, and we don't have an ATM." And we were like, "All right." While all that's going on, I'm looking around, and I'm like, "Hey, where are the women at, though? Like, there's nothing but dudes."
Where are the white women at?
Like, it just went over
beaches.
It just went right over my white privileged fucking small town head. I was like, there are no women in here, like, at all.
This bar sucks.
And then I got thinking about it a few days later after I learned what I learned. I was like, oh,
it makes so much more sense. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the lesbian bar story I got. Like the fucking, I love the lesbian bar. Like when I got booked for a night of comedy, an uncensored night of comedy at a lesbian bar.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting, it was called The Norm, right?
Okay.
It was right across from like the Metro, which is like our gay bar. And fucking like I said, hold on a minute. Fucking there's no fucking comedy club over there. It's just They're like, "Yeah, we want to put you up." I'm like, "Okay, you sure?" Like, you sure about that? Sure about that? And they sent me a check. So I was like, "All right, fuck yeah." And the check cleared, so I guess I'm going. They're like, "We need you to bring another comic with you." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I brought my buddy Sam with me. Now, Sam was voted like the most misogynistic comic in Jacksonville. Oh. And I was like, "This is going to be a great idea." He went up and pissed off that whole fucking crowd. It was nothing but a crowd of lesbians. And fucking, I'm like, "Oh, god damn, dude." Like, he lost that crowd worse than you did. And so now I'm going up to a fucking hostile crowd of lesbians.
Yeah.
Fucking, they are like one step from assassination at this point. And I start going through my set, like I do. And apparently
Tony probably goes up there, "Can you believe that misogynistic motherfucker?"
No, I didn't even lean in. I didn't even fucking mention it. I just walked up there and started going into my set. And apparently I said some offensive shit. Go figure. And it was phenomenal because somebody decided that they were going to fucking say something. And that's never a good idea. It's never a good idea to interrupt my fucking show because now they found out very quickly how I feel about hecklers. Because I looked right at them, right? I was like, "Sir, ma'am, whatever the fuck you want to be called."
Now the focus is on you.
Do you see any note cards here? Like a notebook, note cards, little teleprompter, little midget off to the side, hold up fucking flashcards and shit. No, you don't. Is it playing, boss? No, you don't. I'm riffing right? That's how I do my comedy. Like I write, like I think about jokes that I want to tell, and then I fucking tell them. You can come see me every fucking night, and it could be the exact same list of jokes, but everyone's gonna have a different punchline because I think of something better to say, you know. And I said, when you interrupt me, you interrupt my train of thought. You completely have just derailed my entire show. I don't have anything to talk about now. So guess what the fuck we're going to talk about? And I have never seen the look of fear like I've seen in this woman's face. The next words out of my mouth were, I don't fucking understand lesbians. And the whole crowd pulled back. They're, oh shit. Like everybody. You could actually hear everybody's anus tightening. It was fucking just it's like you could hear it collectively, the sphincters tightening. And I said, I don't understand lesbians. You know, you cut your hair real short, you stuff the sock in the front of your pants, put on your very best grunge is coming back, I swear, flannel shirt, and you go out and try to meet women. Sounds like being a dude with extra steps. Like fucking shit. Right? I go to the bar, and this is exactly word for word what I said on the stage. I said, I go to the bar, you know, as a single guy, you know, this is way before I met the wife. And I was like, well, I look at the, you know, prettiest girl there, and I walk up to her and I say, hey, can I buy you a drink? She says, no, that's it. That's over. All right. You know, fuck it. I'm going to move down the line. Right. I'm going to go to the next girl and the next girl and the next girl. And eventually maybe I find somebody with daddy issues. You know, maybe they got a little self-esteem thing going on. Maybe some body dysmorphia. You never fucking know. But one of them is dumb enough to let me buy him a drink. You, as lesbians, are still stuck on that first girl. Well, have you tried it? Spaghetti's straight until it gets wet. And it's like fucking, I swear to God, that lesbians are like the Jehovah's Witnesses of gaydom.
All right, so we get the point. And I know you love the sound of your own voice, but this is going to lead me into my next fucking story. So I'm on tour. I'm up in
Nobody
Missoula.
cares. We got to wrap it up. So
No. You're not using my wrap up shit against me. Fuck you.
We're wrapping it up.
So I'm up in Missoula, Montana. I think I was opening for like Chris Porter or Jeff Dye or somebody. Anyway.
Already fucking over. Already, it's done. Fucking, it already sucks.
All right. Whoever I was opening for, I don't remember. But I remember the night before the show, like we go out and we go to this place in Missoula called the Rhino. Now, apparently, the Rhino is very LGBTQ friendly. All right. There is a lot of
kind of hot in these rhinos.
There is a lot of the lesbian preference, if you will, there. Anyways, one of the other comics named Joel, shit-faced, just fucking obliterated.
The gays.
And he decided, hey, you know what's a great idea? Hitting on lesbians. So, like, he is fucking reaching around me, just like, hey, at this woman sitting on the other side of me. And she is just fucking fully on ignoring him. But he's right here. And so I'm getting fucking annoyed. So finally, I turn to her and I go, hey, I think somebody would like your attention. And this is what she does. She just looks over at him and then just looks at me and goes, no. And then goes back to her conversation. And just, I was like, you've been rejected, sir.
The lesbian said no. Which is, you know, that's very transphobic.
And then Joel, which is surprising because Joel himself kind of looks like a lesbian. Joel, I fucking love you, but you look like kind of a fat Ellen DeGeneres. Not gonna lie. And then all he had to do was sit there, Tony. That's all he had to do. Only thing he had to do was stay seated. That was asking too much. All right. He fell, hit his head off the footrest below the bar, and we had to take his ass to the hospital. And guess who had to stay with him?
The lesbian.
All right. Now I think we got to wrap it, Tony.
No, because that leads me into my next story.
You don't have a next story, motherfucker.
I always have a story, motherfucker. I am king goddamn story time. I've just been staring at I've just been staring at your fucking, like, you look like you're recording us at all times. Like, I'm just fucking staring at it because it's just fucking there. And it's so pronounced.
I did not want to get a fucking, like, who gets pimples at almost 40 years old? Apparently this guy.
Oh.
But the motherfucker would not pop. It wouldn't pop. And so I had to start picking at it. Because of my mother, I can't just leave him the fuck alone, Tony.
Yeah, just blame it on your mother.
Dude, my mother, if she saw a fucking pimple, she'd, come here. And then she'd dig her fucking nails in your eye. Ma, I think it's a blackhead. No, I almost got it. I swear to God. She's like, you're hurting me. Quit being a baby, bitch.
Yep. And that's why Jared's tubby. Oh, well, we love you guys, and we want to thank you for fucking tuning in
to this 47-minute conversation about fucking movies.
Leave it alone.
No. How did we only talk about fucking movies?
Because that's what we like.
I mean, yeah, but
guys, thank you for shut up. Thank you for fucking tuning in. You can go fuck yourself. All right?
You can shut the fuck up.
You can die in hell.
So I'll see you after Ghostbusters tonight.
Pretty much, yeah. So guys, share the fuck out of this. I want to put all of our fucking links down in the goddamn description of the video for you fucking peasants on YouTube. If you're watching us on Patreon, we love you a little more because at least you got some skin in the game, motherfuckers. But we will see you right back here next week for another episode.
Shut the fuck up.
We actually almost got it on that one. Fuck yeah. But you're still offbeat, all right? You need to subscribe to my Musical Degenerates tier so I can teach you how to fucking get on beat with your white ass. Lack of rhythm having motherfucker you. Love you guys.